exists. 1. The degree of criminality of the cabal, and the level of secrecy maintained for so many years, is difficult for many to believe. How could it have possibly been kept secret for so long? The use of the blackmail slavery of weaponized Satanism has already been explained. But what about people who just figured out what was going on by themselves? Wouldn't someone have said something by now? The truth is that plenty of people tried, but no one listened. 2. Over the years, people have come forward trying to tell everyone about what has been going on, but they were promptly labeled crazy and institutionalized. These people all shared a common theme. They were adamant in their assertion that the government was following them, tapping their phones, and harassing them. It is the most classic and ubiquitous paranoia story, especially in the 60s and 70s. In many cases it was COINTELPRO, with a little Culture and Project Phoenix on the side. 3. The most effective way to make someone appear insane, and declared insane, and even convince the targeted individual that they just might actually be losing their mind, is to employ a technique called gang stalking. 4. Gang stalking is a form of covert organized harassment. It is used all over the world, especially in hostile foreign territory. Those involved in the U.S. are either contractors of security companies, often former victims of gang stalking with Stockholm Syndrome, who gave in to the pressure and agreed to join their abusers, and abuse other targeted individuals. Some are members of neighborhood watch groups duped into participating. Some are in gangs, secret societies, covens, and other organizations. The dark web is one instrumental tool through which such gang stalking is organized and paid for these days. 5. Gang stalkers are often told some excuse to make them feel better about participating in the organized harassment. The target will be said to be a terrorist, racist, anti-Semite, pedophile, wife-beater, or any manner of lie to seemingly justify the harassment. 6. The gang stalkers may know that what they have been told about the target is BS, but it at least gives their conscience some plausible deniability. After all, many are paid for their participation, and they know that if they turn on the gang stalkers, they will become the next targeted individual or TI, who the gang will stalk. 7. The evil genius of gang stalking is that only the target is aware of the harassment, street theater, gaslighting, and even directed energy weapon abuse. 8. The gang practically forces the target to try to tell people about the abuse, which is part of the whole point of it, because it invariably makes them appear insane. Let me get this straight. Dozens of people are harassing you, no matter where in the city you are, and they are even zapping you with invisible energy beams, and repeating things you said on the phone as you walk by them on the street, which you say is proof they are tapping your phones. What would the government possibly want with you? Who do you think you are? You are obviously smoking too much dope. 007. Better lay off the weed, or see a shrink, 'cause you sound nuts.